Okay, it's been about 2 weeks now since the CM Punk situation has gone down. Situation is this: everyone knows that he quit the company, and here's my take on it. I honestly think, like, when it was fresh in people's minds, like, I didn't know what to think, and I thought it was a kind of like a whole storyline thing, and he'll be back, and he'll just surprise people. And basically, that hasn't happened yet. There's no surprise yet, and it's become more apparent now that this isn't a storyline, and the guy quit the company, and it just sucks without him. Bottom line, a lot of things have gone wrong with Raw and SmackDown. Raw more apparent because he's on Raw. It's just there's no there's a hell of a lot of fans that hijacked the show for sure, and a hell of a lot of people that want him back, and people in the back, people at the company, some want him back, some don't. Vince McMahon himself has taken this under his belt and said, I'm going to get him back whether you like it or not. So hopefully Vince can work some magic and get him back before Mania. I mean, like, we all know he's pretty pissed off about having to face Triple H at Mania. That is the main reason, I think. The other part of the main reason is the shit he takes week in, week out. Works hurt, got his ass kicked at the Rumble, and he passed his concussion test and everything on the next night on Raw, and that's when he said, basically, I'm going home. That's basically what he said. And he hasn't been showing up since, and I don't blame him. I really don't. I know a lot of people, others don't blame him. Bottom line is, he needs to show up for Raw to be back to what Raw is. That's the bottom line. I really can't see the network being successful and, like, without him. I mean, it will be a success, no doubt, because he's just one spoke on the wheel, and he's even said that, right? And it's just, I don't know. It really sucks to not see him every week on Raw, because he's a huge fan base, and he puts asses in seats. That's the bottom line, and that's what they're paid to do. So I want to know what you guys think about that. You know what I think now. I want to know what you think. So give me your thoughts on that. Moving on, I have a bit of a review to show you guys. If you haven't got this yet, get it. This is amazing. 31 hours, 12 discs. It top to bottom, 93 to 2012. And ironically, the very last disc, number 12, is the Pipe Bomb episode, and the episode where Lesnar comes back and F5 Cena at the very end. But it's a bit of expense. This is a bit expensive. I won't say it's not cheap. It's about, I think, I paid about $75, and that's after tax. But honestly, if you're a Raw fan, you need this for your collection. That is for sure. The only thing that I really, really hated about this, and everyone's gonna have their opinion on it, but Chris Benoit, yes, he's on the some of the discs, 2 or 3 at least. But here's the thing: they don't show his entrance. They'll show him wrestling. They'll show him winning matches, but they won't show him walking down. How fucked up is that? I mean, we all know what happened. I've had my opinions on it, and I've learned from them. At first I was like, screw him. He murdered his fucking kid. Screw him. Now my opinion is, it happened in 2007. All right, 7 years now, and WWE just doesn't want to let it go. They won't let it go, and so they basically treat him like crap on this whole DVD. And but the matches, other than that, are amazing. The Raw Roulettes I really love. Bischoff is on this. Not a lot of the guest hosts were on this. I mean, the anonymous Raw GM, haven't heard that in a while, and he's on here. So top to bottom, great disc to pick up, and it's a lot. Like I said, 31 hours, 12. I usually try to watch a disc a night, and sometimes it is what it is. I gotta work and all that shit. So basically, it's gonna take a long time, but if you're a fan, and a lot of you are, it won't matter to you, because you're gonna watch this and have some fun with it. So that is it. Now some UFC news. Basically, 170 is coming up. 169. I mean, they broke records for having I think 10 decisions in one night, and Herb Dean, and he made that big mistake, as everyone knows. It wasn't their best. Let's just say that. So going forward, 170, 171, 172. 172 I think is going to be huge. Very, very stacked card so far. Weidman and Vitor, Chael and Wanderlei. Those are the main and co-mains for that. So that's going to be good stuff, and I'll talk about more than that in later videos. But that is it, my friends. Tell me what you think about the CM Punk situation, because we know it's a huge thing going on. Has been for 2 weeks now. We need him back. That's all I'm going to say. Adios.